Well, welcome back, friends, to episode 4, I think this is. My name's Wayne. I'm glad you're here. And today we're going to delve into a few different directions. I'm tempted to go, because in my last video I talked about, the conscious and subconscious mind, which is really an important subject, and we're going to spend a lot of time on that. But I've been, between that and providing you with more evidence that there is an infinite intelligence at work here, that this is an intelligent design, this reality that we're into. And we are into two realities, right? We have the official reality that we've been programmed to believe is the real reality. And then there's the true reality, the one that we are able to actually manifest our most extraordinary life. It's just that ability has been robbed from us since birth. It's still there, and we're still using it because it's an automatic ability that we have to be able to create whatever extraordinary experiences we want. But we've been programmed to believe that that's not the case. We've been programmed to believe that we got to fit into this world, do the best we can, get a good education, go out and get a good job, you'll have a good life. And it's totally the opposite to that. I don't know, at some point probably we'll delve into a live video where we can have a conversation back and forth about the reasons why we have been denied this ability through a smoke and mirrors type of programming, but that's for another day. So for today, I decided rather than focusing on the conscious and subconscious connection, I'm going to actually focus in on something called sacred geometry and fractals and the golden ratio, because this really will cement the proof that there is an infinite intelligence and an intelligent design to this reality, that nothing is as it appears to be. And we're going to talk about fractals, because fractals are the patterns and shapes of everything. Everything is a fractal, but you probably have never heard of a fractal, let alone recognize the fractal. So we're going to talk about fractals in this video and show you just how abundant they are. And this complicated reality that has been built is really simple when you start to look at the patterns of fractals, because it's just repeating over and over and over again. For instance, a hurricane. You look at the shape of a hurricane, well, it resembles the shape of a galaxy. That's known as a fractal. They both have the same geometric pattern, but at a different scale. One's enormously, infinitely huge compared to the other one. But you can also look at, a hurricane and compare it to a whirlpool. A puddle of water that's going down the drain has the same pattern. It has the same spiral shape to it. You can look at our solar system. It's got a very similar shape and design to atoms, right? You got the sun at the center and you got planets that orbit around it. So fractals exist everywhere. You'll even have a fractal in your kitchen. If you ever have purchased broccoli or cauliflower, well, they're fractals. In fact, I got a broccoli right here. I'm getting ready for dinner tonight, and I'm going to show you what I mean by telling you that it's a fractal. So here I have a head of broccoli, and I'm going to show you how it is a fractal to give you an actual demonstration on it. So if I just cut off one piece of this broccoli, you see that it resembles the entire head. It's just one stem of the broccoli. But if you look at the broccoli, look at all the little stems that make it up. It is a fractal of the head. So if I cut one more off, then look, we have another fractal again. So broccoli is made of fractals, where you have repeating patterns of this broccoli head over and over and over again at different scales, at different sizes. And that is something that is really important, because I'm going to show you how fractals are really part of our DNA. In fact, I'll just show it to you right now. if you look at our DNA, we all know what our DNA does. It's the carrier of information of life. Our DNA is in every cell of our body, and from that string of that double helix design of the DNA, it carries all the information needed to create our entire body again. And we share the same DNA 90% or so with all life on the planet. So we all have a very similar DNA pattern, double helix pattern, with just some minor differences that will determine whether we end up being a human being or an ant or a dolphin or an elephant or a bird or any of the life forms on this planet. We all share quite a bit of the same DNA. Well, DNA, that double helix pattern, if you were to look, it looks, here, let me show you. Go on Google and get my phone. And then we look at electromagnetic, right? Electromagnetic energy. And we search, and I go to images. All right? You can see all the different images here, but any one of these ones here, this one here, let's look at that. Because a photon of light is very, very small to the point where we cannot actually see it. We don't have the strength of a magnifying glass to be able to get to that size of a microscope. But our scientific best explanation of what a photon of light is structured like is this. This is our best image, and it's electrical, that's one component, and then magnetic, which is the other component. And together, they form a double helix. They look very much like DNA. So, what if they are fractals? What if DNA, which carries the information of life, is a fractal of a photon of light, which carries the code, the information of this universe? And because this universe is made of fractals, it doesn't have to be all that complicated. Now, you can do your own research on fractals, and I strongly recommend you do. It's really, really important. Fractals are everywhere. Trees are fractals. Flowers are fractals. I mean, there's a whole science behind fractals. It's proven fact. There's nothing special here that I'm using as theory. Fractals are proven. They're very real. This golden ratio, it's music. Music is a fractal. Musical notes are fractals. They're a golden ratio. The do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do scale is a golden ratio. It's a sacred ratio, which it permeates everything. So if this isn't another indication of the infinite design, because how again from the Big Bang can all the atoms and everything fall into the exact position to form such wonderful patterns called fractals, sacred geometry. So there's no doubt. Now, what purpose? Well, we are the manifestation of infinite intelligence. It was done for us. We are the ones that don't naturally fit in with any one particular feedback loop on this planet, in this universe. We get to choose whatever experiences we want. So obviously, you put two and two together, that's telling you that we are the infinite intelligence manifesting in form in this wonderful, magnificent reality. And once you understand that, and you then stay with me, subscribe and watch my videos and stay with me as we move along through this course. And this is a course, this is like a re-education. We want to reprogram or deprogram the information that's been given to you since you were born about the reality that we live in, the official reality that they have us believe in. And we're going to reprogram that for the true reality that you're living in so that you can take absolute ownership over your life as far as the results you get, the experiences you get, what you want to do, be, and have is at your fingertips. This system is automatic, and you are already manifesting the life you have. You just don't know it, and you don't know how that happened or the language, but yes, and you will see that the information as I lay it out to you will come together, and it'll be like it was for me. Wow, Now I get it. And I'm looking forward to that day with you too. Anyways, that's it for today. And I'll look forward to seeing you in episode 5, I think will be the next one. And look forward to then. All the best. And bye for now.